It's damn close.
Quiet, numbskulls. I'm broadcasting.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. The wheel is turning, but the hamster's dead.
Seriously? You guys gotta come up with a better name. Whatever. I'm not even getting paid for this show.
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
To the basement! 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 Up to the basement! To the basement! To the basement!
We've been cleared for takeoff.
You're listening to Tim Kelly
on Indie Country Radio.
Down to hear some Jones. That red dust on her blue truck makes her 1-ton, 2-tone. Loves midnight bareback ride, a little closer to the stars. It's like she stole those directions to heaven right out of my heart. Tell by her boots she's earned every buck, and tougher than the trouble she runs into. That girl's a cowboy, living out a crazy dream. Getting closer now, still learning how to love just like me. Between what's real, it might be hard to say it, but I know exactly just how she feels. That girl's a cowboy, you can tell by her boots. She's earned every buck, and tougher than the trouble she runs into. If you think you're the one, you can have her hand, just understand. That girl's a cowboy, you can tell by her roots. She's earned every buck, and tougher than the trouble she runs into. That girl's a cowboy, living out her crazy dreams. Getting closer now, still learning how to love just like me. Getting closer now, still learning how to love one like me.
His name is Doc West. Doc West Music on Facebook and Twitter. He is from Houston, Texas. That girl's a cowboy. And before that, if she wanted to. Well, if you wanted to, you could tune in right now. Why don't you? Welcome to a 2 for Tuesday edition of Today's Country. I'm your host, Tim Kelly, broadcasting live from the live show capital of the world in Branson, Missouri. And we're going to have a good live show tonight. For the next 2 hours, we're going to play the best in country music, back-to-back plays of your favorite new country music artist in a 2-hour show tonight. And then at about 6:30 Central Time, I'm going to be interviewing Hollywood Logan. Now, if you guys don't know who Hollywood Logan is, he was one of the original members of a great group called the Drifters. They won 4 Grammy Awards. He's got some great original music. We're going to play that as well tonight. We're going to talk about his book that's available on Amazon. We'll get you over there and a whole lot more good stuff. So get in here. I'll tell you what, we got a live interactive chat room, Spreaker. That is Spreaker, Spreaker.com. Search Indie Country Radio. You'll see we are live on the air right now. Well, how about let's keep that cowboy theme going. This next artist is your 2018 Country Music Channel Female Vocalist of the Year. She is Christy Lamb. This is called Wish You Were a Cowboy on Today's Country from Indie Country Radio and KW Hit Country, New Country's best.
I wish this was a western town. You had on dusty boots. Somebody warned me long before you came passing through. Then I'd never seen your face, never would have heard your name. I wouldn't be up all night right now, feeling this way. I wish you were a cowboy, you run off into a sunset with your restless soul and no regrets. You'd be so easy to forget. When you said you love me, I know it's just a lie. You'd hold me all night long, then leave with no goodbye. I wish you were a cowboy, I wish you were a cowboy. Then I'd have seen your smoking gun instead of staring in your eyes. You walking out my door would come as no surprise. 'Cause even if I let you in, I never let you get that far. I know better than to ever let you near my heart. I wish you were a cowboy, you run up into a sunset with your restless soul and no regrets. You'd be so easy to forget. When you said you love me, I know it's just a lie. You'd hold me all night long, then leave with no goodbye. Wish you were a cowboy, I wish you were a cowboy. Oh, I wish you were a cowboy. When you said you love me, I know it's just a lie. You'd hold me all night long, then leave with no goodbye. I wish you were a cowboy, I wish this was a western town, and you had on dusty boots. Somebody warned me long before you came passing through.
It's time for today's newest country music, Indie Country Radio, with Tim Kelly.
I hear the sound of your engine coming down my driveway. We've got 30 little seconds to get me out of this place. Before my daddy's chasing and my mom is yelling out my full name. Oh, but I don't care, I'll say a little prayer, I'll take the blame. You're the first shot of whiskey, that was a mistake. You're the last drag of cigarette I shouldn't take. You're the hell-bent heartbreak I can't shake. Oh no, no, no. You're the bad boy screaming off the tip of my tongue, and I'm playing with fire. I know it's wrong, but you look at me and I always give in. Baby, you're my bad habits. I see the blue and red lights catching and flashing in the rear view. Oh, pedal down, radio up, I feel alive with you. It's that good time smile, the
is your 2018 Country Music Channel Female Vocalist of the Year, Miss Christy Lamb from Sydney, Australia. Wish You Were a Cowboy, and a great tune there called Bad Habit, completing another great double play on this 2 for Tuesday. Well, I'll tell you what, I don't have many bad habits, but I got one good one. We play great music on the radio. Country music for the most part, but tonight we're going to kind of go out of the box from that as well. We're going to have Hollywood Logan joining us in about 15 minutes or so, and we're going to talk to him, an original member of the group The Drifters. If you don't know their songs, you will when we just announce some titles. We're going to play some of their music and some of his original music as well. Going to be a fun interview coming up here shortly. But first, we'll send this one out to Lula Bradbury, our station mom, listening to us live and in our chat room from Indianapolis, Indiana. Loves her some Brent Giddens. He is a good friend of ours from Oklahoma. This is his brand new single called Texas Wildfire on today's Country from Indie Country Radio and K-Dub Hit Country, the best of the 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s.
She's making her way up from Dallas, across that old Red River line, on a blazing path straight for Tulsa, burning every heart she leaves behind. Say you can't tame a cowgirl, fueled by the need to chase the ride. But this boy from Oklahoma might just change the mind of a Texas wildfire. One day she'll settle down for me. Yeah, she's a raging desire that brings me to my knees. I keep her grounded, she takes me higher. Oh, she's my Texas wildfire. Is she passing through for one night, or am I sheltered from the rain? When her walls come down with whiskey, do I have enough for her to stay? Say you can't tame a cowgirl, fueled by the need to chase the ride. But this boy from Oklahoma might just change the mind of a Texas wildfire. One day she'll settle down for me. Yeah, she's a raging desire that brings me to my knees. If she's smothered with affection, you risk changing the direction of a Texas wildfire. One day she'll settle down for me. Yeah, she's a raging desire that brings me to my knees. I keep her grounded, she takes me higher. Oh, she's my Texas wildfire.
Yes, sir. I was scanning through some radio stations, and I was wondering if you all might play some country music for me. I sure would appreciate it.
Wow, I hope he likes new country music, because the best in new country lives right here On Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
Never thought that I'd be French braiding hair, picking out Sunday dresses, pretty things to wear. You gave your reasons and you had to run. Our two baby girls had their whole world come undone. I picked up the pieces, we moved on. Now I'm giving all my love to the girls here in this tub. Get those tangles in their hair, tangles in their life. They're gonna need a daddy, oh, to tuck them in at night. Times will be tough, oh, without a doubt. All they gotta do is call on me, and I'll work those tangles out. Coaching both the t-ball and gymnastics class, watching princess movies just to see them laugh. I'm keeping up the scrapbooks and I'll wait up at prom. I'll take away the cell phones when them boys don't leave them alone. I do all of this when I think of you. I'll do a little more, 'cause that's just what daddies do. Got those tangles in their hair, tangles in their life. They're gonna need a daddy, oh, to tuck them in at night. Times will be tough, oh, without a doubt. All they gotta do is call on me, and I'll work those tangles out. I see your eyes and your smile on their face in the mirror as I brush the pain away. Never understand how you could give this up, but I thank God I was here, and I pray I'll be enough. When they get those tangles in their head, tangles in their lives, they'll need their daddy, oh, to help them get through life. Times will be tough, oh, without a doubt. Don't you know I'll always be right here, work those tangles out. Work those tangles out. Oh, oh, oh. Work those tangles out.
He is from just south of Tulsa, Oklahoma. His name is Brent Giddens. That is a great tune called Tangles that he wrote about his two daughters. And before that, his brand new single called Texas Wildfire, a former song of the week here at Indie Country Radio. And we love that as well. We've got a great show going on right now. We are live in the live show capital of the world from my basement, Branson, Missouri. We got time for one more double play before we get Mr. Hollywood Logan on here. How about this next artist? She is the International Singer-Songwriter Association president. She is Tammany Dove, D-O-V-E, if you want to follow her on Twitter. This is a great tune called No Stopping Me Now on Today's Country from Indie Country Radio and K-Dub Hit Country, New Country's best on this 2 for Tuesday in prime time.
This is my life. I have to shape it, or somebody else will. It just won't seem right to let others choose my way. Gonna dig a little deeper and reach for the stars just like I want to. There's no stopping me now. I'm on my way. Since I know I can't fail, then I guess I can have my say. Never gonna give up, never gonna give in. This time I'm here to win. I'm not walking away. There's no stopping me now. Gonna live loud, laugh loud, play loud, and be who I want to be. Gonna live hard, laugh hard, play hard, and take in the scenery. Gonna breathe in, hold on, stay strong, and remember what matters. There's no stopping me now. I'm on my way. Since I know I can't fail, I guess I can have my say. Never gonna give up, never gonna give in. This time I'm here to win. I'm not walking away. There's no stopping me now. Didn't come this far just to play along with fools. Time to rewrite the rules. There's no stopping me now. I'm on my way. Yes, I can have my say. Never gonna give up, never gonna give in. This time I'm here to win. I'm not walking away. There's no stopping me now. There's just no stopping me now. There's no stopping me
Today's country.
You might be everything that I need, but you gotta come talk to me, talk to me. Today's country.
Girl, let me show you what he's giving you ain't real. I want you to know so bad how good love feels. We got the hits. All the hits. Today's country.
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
Well, look at this. Here I am in my hometown. There's that familiar smell of rain on the highway. Here I am, yes, in this place. Once again came to see friends. Funny how we talk, just like we did back then. Things aren't much different, gotten older much like me. And I wonder at times, should I have ever gone away? What happened to that cornfield that used to be in my backyard? New houses are there now, and not much left, I have to say. I can't help it that my mind wanders. Oh, the memories held in all the places that I see. Would not have missed it had I not left. She speaks to me, says welcome home, welcome home. That little tree that Daddy planted now grows over our old roof, living proof that his soul lives on right here. They told me don't forget about the things in such small places. I can still see their faces, but their voices disappear. Here's the church where I got married, baptized my kids and Dad is buried. And now with open arms she speaks to me, says welcome home, welcome home. Here's the church where I got married, baptized my kids and Dad is buried. And now with open arms she speaks to me, says welcome home, welcome home. I remember that deer that used to eat right out of my hand. And there's the roller rink, now it's developed land. Things are slightly different, yet eerily the same. I still see the people and I can still hear the train. Welcome home, welcome home, welcome home, welcome home.
Welcome to your home for the best in new country and the country from the 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s with K-Dub Hit Country, our sister station. Her name is Tammany, and you can find her on Twitter at Tammany Dove, D-O-V-E, and a great tune called Welcome Home, No Stopping Me Now, completing the double play on this 2 for Tuesday. Well, we are thrilled to have Hollywood Logan, one of the original members of the Drifters, with us live on the radio right now. How are you tonight, man?
Tim, I am wonderful, man. I am great. And I just want to take this time to thank you, man, for, taking the time to have me on your show. That's quite an honor.
Well, I appreciate it. It goes likewise here, brother, because, man, when I saw the things that you did back then with the Drifters and winning 4 Grammy Awards and the history, and I knew the songs. When I saw the titles, I was like, I remember that one. I remember that one. Excellent awesome music. Yes, excellent music. And that's what we're all about. We are a country station, but I kind of wanted to go out of the box because we've talked before. Before we set this interview up for about an hour on the phone, I think one night, and we just really hit it off. And I loved what you had going on, and you're just an awesome guy. So I was like, yes, I want to interview you.
Well, man, I appreciate that. I really do.
You are very welcome. Now, to start the interview, the first thing I want to ask you is how did you get in, not to country music specifically, but into music in general? Because I'm going to talk about your book, and I know you have a God-given gift, and that's what I hear in the music. Is that what you knew you had, and at what age did you know you had it?
Well, I've been singing for a long time. I'll tell you this, about 5 years old. That was my first public appearance, and that was at church. I really didn't have a choice because I was in the back shooting marbles with some cousins, and for so cutting up.
Yeah.
My discipline was that I had to get up and say the Our Father prayer, and I had to sing a song. Man, I was nervous as a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs. I can still see that.
Yeah.
But my dad is an awesome singer. I have 3 brothers that sing and play instruments. So growing up, singing in a choir and, singing in church and us having our own little family group, man, that's where it really started from.
Yeah.
And just, learning the different instruments, being able to play, drums, guitar, no keyboards.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Well, that's awesome. I talk a lot about that because family support is the biggest thing that you can have going when you're just getting started, especially. But to continue your career and for them to support you in a music career, there's nothing better, huh?
Yeah, man, I'll tell you that's the greatest thing because a lot of people don't understand, man. You get beat up out here in this industry.
Yes.
You travel and stuff. I'm not talking about physically, but verbally and mentally. I mean, it's really tough. And to have that supporting cast, especially mom and dad, that they're always there encouraging you, tell you, hey, listen, the darkest hour is just before day. You got to keep going. You got to keep going.
Yes.
And I love my dad for always telling me, he said, son, listen, if you want it bad enough, you got to walk it, talk it, sleep it, and eat it. It's got to be everything.
Yep.
You got to put everything in it. You can't quit. And so, he put that drive in me. My mom, she played a huge part as well. But my dad really, really stressed that and encouraged me.
That's awesome. And you guys had a great measure of success. You're still having success, I know, because you're just that good. But I've said this in the music business. If you can make a living doing what you love to do, you're having success. You never work when you're enjoying what you're doing. Do you agree with that?
100%. Amen. Yes. Because, here's the thing what people don't get. When you're, let me say it like this, when you're blessed to do what you love to do, that's just medicine for the soul itself.
Yeah.
Because you enjoy and it's not a task anymore. And it's just something that you love to do, and you've been blessed and you have the privilege to do that. But we must not take, we've got to apply ourselves continuously in that, not take it for granted, because just like it's given to you, and if you're not using it the right way, it could also be taken away from you.
Exactly. And the big blessings come with that, because you guys performed at Madison Square Garden, you've been to the Apollo Theater I'm looking at, and you're a member of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame group, the Original Drifters. That is cool.
Well, man, I tell you, it's just, it's just blessings,
Yeah.
being, and a lot of it is being in the right place at the right time.
Yep. Well, let's talk about that. How did that group come about?
Well, the group started actually in 1953. Mr. George Treadwell was the owner. Well, let me give him his credit. He's still the owner. He's deceased. He passed the torch to his daughter, to his wife, Miss Faye Treadwell, and she passed here, I believe it was in 2011, and she passed the torch to her daughter, which they have the group, the Drifters now in the UK. But Clyde McPhatter was the first lead singer for the group, and the group was on Atlantic Records.
Mm-hmm.
And Mr. Treadwell, he wanted to find some background singers, and he checked out a few other groups, and they were interested, but they wanted to change the name, so he said, no, I want the Drifters. And so the other groups coming in, the other numbers coming in, they all just became Drifters at that point. But as you know, over the years, the group has changed tremendously. We've had over 50 members go and come in the organization.
Wow.
But the awesome thing about it is that you have a turnover like that, but you still have huge success. That's totally amazing to me.
Yeah, that is. And I've said that to artists that I've interviewed that are members of bands, and I've interviewed maybe several in the band at one time. You know, the hardest thing to do is keep a band together. I know that for a fact. And when you can have the kind of success that you've had and the members that you've had, that many go through, and go, that's awesome. That says a lot.
Yeah. And I tell you, you know, all of those guys are my brothers, but truly, I tell you, there's one that really, really stands out to me, and Benny King. And the reason why Benny, you know, he's in the class of his own. You know, God bless him. He was just that type of cat, and I mean, he didn't mind showing you what he knew. He didn't mind correcting you, because he had that mentality of this here. If you were going to be in his company, you were going to be the best that you could be. And he always just tell me, he said, you know, God only created one of you, so therefore you got to understand that part of him lives in you, so then you need to be great, and you need to find your greatness, and you can't find it by not putting the work and the time in. And I loved him for that.
That's awesome.
What more could a brother, you know, be to you than that?
That's awesome, man. And music is a gift, and when you have that gift and you give it to others, there's nothing better. And you even give me a Christmas gift. You sent me a Christmas song that you recorded that I put in here too, so we'll be playing that around Christmas time. I sure appreciate that.
Well, hey, man, I thank you for playing it. You know, and I just want to be able to continue to make good music, man, because, you know, these cats, man, they set the bar so high. You know, it's either you got to do it the right way or it doesn't make sense to do it.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, our audience, our fans, they look at greatness and they know where it's supposed to be, and they know what it's supposed to sound like. And when it's not there, just like they applaud you and love you, they will read you your rights by the same token.
That's it. And, you know, I'm reminiscing right now, just looking at some song titles. Under the Boardwalk, you guys recorded This Magic Moment, Up on the Roof, and I got a song loaded up called Stand By Me that I'm going to play here in just a little bit. If you're my age, or maybe even a little younger, folks know these songs. And the cool thing about songs that are truly hits, they stand the test of time, and you just need to hear a little bit, like the first part of the hook, and you know the song that's coming up, and that's what you guys got going on there, too.
Yeah. Well, you know, here's another thing, too, that I was so blessed with. You know, there were so many great writers, but one thing that Benny, he always told me, he said, listen, simplicity is everything.
Yeah.
He said, I don't care how great the music is, but if you're writing some, or you're going to record something and it's a complicated song, they're going to forget the lyrics to it, the hook to it, and you just recorded something.
Wow.
But you always record something, keep it simple, and always remember this here, what comes from the heart reaches the heart. And I've been blessed to be able to do that.
Oh, I like that saying. That's awesome. I hadn't heard that one. I love that.
Yes, sir.
I've got a lady in the chat room. We're live on the air right now. We have a live interactive chat room. Leah Beth Evans, good friend of mine, says her boyfriend Christian had the honor of playing with the Drifters at a place called the Kingston Armory. Do you remember that?
Oh, that's been a while back, some years back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. So, you know, there's nothing better than that, you know, and that's why I wanted to do this interview, because folks remember this kind of music, and so do I. And, you know, like I said earlier, we're a country station, but I kind of want to go out of that box tonight and relive this music, because I absolutely loved it. I actually grew up mostly listening to 70s and 80s music, because I was born in the 60s. And when I went to broadcasting school, I never thought in my life I'd DJ country radio, but I married a girl from Oklahoma, and close down there to Texas, that's what everybody listened to. And in the 90s, when Toby Keith and Garth Brooks and Vince Gill and all those guys from Oklahoma were coming up into the country music scene, that's when I got into country radio, and I loved it. And but I still love that 70s and 80s music as well.
Well, you know, I tell you, man, that's great, because those guys you just called, Toby Keith and all those guys, let me say this about those guys. They're awesome. And what I like about country music is that every song carries a message. It tells a story.
Yep.
And there are so many other genres of music that it's just music. you can't understand half of it, you know, and it has no sense. You can't make sense out of it. But that's why I love country music, because it tells a story, you know, and it's so meaningful.
Totally agree. It has a saying, 3 chords and the truth. You know, and talking about a story, a lot of things that we talk about in the music industry, especially with the indie artists, because over 90% of them write their own material, and I see you write songs as well. Tell us about your writing style. Can you sit down and write a song in 30 minutes and from start to finish, or do you have an idea and then it hits you at 3 in the morning, wakes you up, and you have to finish it later? What kind of style you got?
Well, I'm kind of all over the place. And what I mean by that, I sleep with a pad and pencil beside the bed, because a lot of times I'll wake up, you know, and I'll have an idea, I jot it down. Same thing in the car or in the office or wherever, you know, I'll jot it down, or I'll get a melody line, and then after that, I'll just sit down and try to put it together. The Christmas song. You know, the only Christmas song I had ever really done was White Christmas. You know, we did that in the movie Home Alone. But we were riding up, I think it was Interstate 55 we were traveling on. And we were coming through a small town called Batesville, Mississippi. And by the time I got to Memphis, I had the song completed. And that was the first time that ever happened to me. But, yeah, everything just went to clicking. You know, I was on the tour bus and everything just started clicking. One verse after the other, the melody line, it just fell into place. And I was like totally in awe, because that had never happened to me before. Usually it takes me a couple days. Sometimes it has taken me a week or two to write something, because I'm so picky about it. And, you know, and I'm like this, you know, we are our biggest critics ourselves.
Right.
So I've got to make sure that it makes sense to me, where a lot of other people say, well, Hollywood, you know, that's good, man, but I don't want it to be good. I need it to be great, because our fans, when they get this and they listen to it, you know, back in the days they used to get the 45s and 78s and albums and 8 tracks. I'm telling on myself now.
Those are making a comeback too now.
but anyways, they work hard for their money.
Yep.
Whether they're purchasing tickets for the concert or they're paying money to buy however the music is sold these days, they deserve the best that we can possibly give them.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I just believe that, you know, because I want to be, when I'm in their presence, whether it's live or it's recorded, I want that to be an experience for them.
Mm-hmm.
And the only way that can happen is that I give them my very best, my all in all.
That is awesome. Well, who wrote this song, Stand By Me, that I'm getting ready to play here in just a second, by the Drifters?
Well, actually, Benny King wrote this song.
Okay.
Yeah. But, you know, through record company, and they kind of switched up some things. But Benny King, he actually wrote that.
Well, I have seen that a lot of times, too. You know, when we get sent music to us in an MP3, it may have a different title. It may have a different artist originally that recorded that, and I have to change it up and go fix it in the library for the artist that recorded it, that sent it to me, that bought the rights to that song and all that stuff. And there's a lot of changes, like you said, you know, that being made throughout that whole process. Maybe a part of a lyric, it could be 1 or 2 words that you just want to change around a little bit, throw a couple out there and add a couple more. And, you know, there's a lot of work that goes involved, and then you wrap it up, and this song's 2 minutes and 51 seconds. That just blows my mind every time.
Yeah, and like you said, there's so many remakes of a song. But, you know, at the end of the day, it is what it is. And I've always said this, you know, if an artist put his blood, sweat, and tears into writing, then let's honor him.
Yeah.
You know, the next person that comes along, not to say they're not stealing or anything, I always say they enhanced it.
Yep.
So if they've been blessed to enhance your tune, then, you know, give them their honor as well.
Yep, I've seen that so many times, and we've started playing some now. We used to not do it, but cover songs, you know, when somebody can cover a country artist great, and do them justice. The artist even recognizes it and goes, wow, that's really, really good. And that's what folks a lot of times want to hear at the shows that they go see. They want to hear those songs that they're hearing on the radio. And that's, at least 50 or 60% of the show, probably even more than that, is the cover songs. So there's nothing better than a great cover song. But I want to play a great song that was a hit, probably still is a hit on some of the charts. I think you told me you're still charting with some of these from the Drifters, so that's awesome.
Yes.
Stand By Me. Let's play that. We're going to come back, play some of your original stuff, and talk about your book here in just a moment. Hollywood Logan.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. And darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should crumble and fall on the mountain, to tumble to the sea. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. Stand by me.
Isn't that a great tune? You guys remember that one? Stand By Me, the original Drifters here on Indie Country Radio, and we are live with Hollywood Logan. What a great song, and congratulations on those 4 Grammy Awards. I don't know if you can remember what you won each Grammy for if I ask you that question, but, just to be nominated is phenomenal, and to win 4, I'm sure that just rocked your world.
Oh, man, it did. And Stand By Me, There Goes My Baby, Under the Boardwalk.
Yep.
And I believe that was Up on the Roof.
Up on the Roof. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. I remember every one of those, and well deserved, man. Congratulations on those. Now, let's talk about something else that you might want to promote tonight, because we talked about a God-given gift that you have, not only in the music world, but you're helping to inspire others by a book that you've written, I'm sure. It's called The Love Letter from God. It's available on Amazon. I clicked on your website, went right to it. People can purchase that for a small $12 fee in paperback, and I'm just tell us about that book a little bit and what inspired you to write that.
Well, so many of my friends who were going through things, and including myself, and there was a time in my life where I was really going through some things, and I began to talk to God and ask Him questions and stuff. And I just wasn't getting answers. So then one night, the Spirit of God just began to speak to me, and He began to talk to me. And these are the exact words He said. He says, there's 66 books 66 chapters in the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, and I have promises in there for you from Genesis to Revelations. But you will never enjoy the promises that I've made to you because you don't know them. You don't know where they are. So how can you receive something that you don't know? And it blew me away.
Wow.
Yep.
Yep.
And I mean everything from my physical healing, mentally healing, through financial situations and everything. It's all there. So I said, man, and I've been in church all my life, you know, but I wasn't taught to that degree, you know, and I just took it up on myself and I started to read. And the more I started to read and spend time with him, and then I truly had a great relationship with him.
Mm-hmm.
He began to open other doors for me and began to show me other things, and my life just turned completely around.
That's awesome.
And when it did, then I said, I gotta share this. I gotta share this with somebody. So I just started writing stuff down, writing it, just like I would prepare for writing a song, but it just wouldn't allow me to write a song. So it turned into a book.
Mm-hmm.
And, and these are the things that he's saying, in spite of all that you do, I still love you. I paid an awesome price for you, and I just can't let you go like that. So, not trying to preach to anybody, but, there is hope for each and every one of us, man. There is power here for us.
You're absolutely right. And I've read verses like, with God's word in the Bible where it's hidden, it says it's like silver and gold, and you have to dig for it a little bit, to find those truths in the Bible. Takes a little bit of work on our part, and same way with prayer, we have to work in harmony with those prayers for God to help us.
Yeah. So you got to have a relationship, because just like a man and a woman, if you don't have communication between each other, after a while, you're just going to part.
Yep.
So if you want a successful relationship, you got to do your part too. You got to put in the time, and I learned that, man. And when I did, I grew to the point where I really appreciate all that he does, and I just appreciate him for the simple things, the waking up in the morning. I began to see life through a different set of eyes.
Yeah.
And I was just so proud of that. And I just said, man, I got to share this. And so that's how the book came about.
You're exactly saying what I feel with my better half. That's exactly how we feel about things. She's listening right now in the other room and chatting in our chat room back there. So, you're talking to both of us right now and saying the exact way that we believe that to be true. Well, man, it's been a great interview. I hate to cut it short, and I'm not going to really cut it short. We've had our 30 minutes. We're going to go a little over because I want to talk about this next song for a little bit. And an original song that you did called Lovin' Tonight that I absolutely love. And when I heard it, it reminded me of a man that we lost way too soon by the name of Luther Vandross. You remember him, I'm sure.
Yes, I do.
And
I loved him, man.
I did too.
Man, awesome cat. Yeah.
I did too. Loved his music, and it's just this song. The title of it and the way you sang it just kind of reminded me of some of his music. So I absolutely love it, and I appreciate you sending it to us. And tell me a little bit about the inspiration to write that. What was going on?
So much crazy stuff going on in the world. You can find anything that you want to that deals with craziness, just the madness of every day. But there's one thing that we don't have enough in this world of. It's love. Whether it's love for your brother, man, or your sister, and especially for a marriage. Married couple. Now you see divorce rate is higher than ever, and so I said, I've been blessed to sing all these love songs all over the world and perform these songs. And I said, there's got to be something left. And so this song came about. And I was coming in from the office, and the melody line came to me and just said, it's Friday night. I just got paid. Can't wait to see my baby's face.
Yeah.
Been on the road all week, and the telephone just don't get it.
Yep.
I need to see you, sweetheart. And then, when I get to the house, there she is with a white lace on. She says, baby, I need some loving tonight. And it's a very clean song, and that's why I always try to do, and I will continue to do, because you can pick up all that grimy stuff
Yeah.
anywhere, but to put together a classic piece, that's of integrity. And that's what I wanted, and that's what I continue to do. And I ask God's blessings over it, and it's been doing well.
Well, that's what I love, man, and we're going to help it clean up the charts. I'm going to play it here in just a little bit. We chart with a gal by the name of Joyce Ramgotti, newcountrymusicchart.net, so every song that we play, we send to her so that you get charted as well on that. But before we let you go, I want to talk about a little bit where folks can find you on social media. If they want to buy your book and buy your music, where can they find you?
Well, you can go to my website. I made it very easy. Just go to my website, and that is IamHollywoodLogan.com. It's IamHollywoodLogan.com. And you can click on the button that says buy my book. It will take you to Amazon directly. There's also, you will see the 4 links at the top of the page that has my Twitter, my Facebook, Instagram, and also it has the YouTube channel there. So you can go there and just hit like on any of my social media pages. I greatly appreciate that, because you guys have been doing that for many years, and and you're the reason that we've been blessed to have all these accolades and everything. And I pray that you would continue to be my fans.
Absolutely. Well, I'm a big one, I'll tell you what, and I appreciate you doing the interview tonight. And you guys go out and find Mr. Hollywood Logan at I Am Hollywood Logan. And thank you very much for doing this interview. Have a great rest of your week, and we will definitely keep playing your music. You guys are going to love this one. If you haven't heard it, it is called Lovin' Tonight, Hollywood Logan on Indie Country Radio and KW Hit Country, New Country's Best. Thank you, sir. Have a great night.
You as well. You guys be blessed.
Friday night, I've just got paid. Can't wait to see my baby's face. She'll meet me in the doorway with a white lace on, saying, baby, baby, what took you so long? I need some loving tonight. I need some loving tonight. I need some loving tonight, yeah. Some loving tonight. The kids are gone, we're home alone. We're all alone. We can do what you want to do. Come lie in my arms, baby, we'll make love until the morning comes. Yeah, just you and I, arms in arms. Oh, 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 yeah. Loving, loving, loving. I need it too, baby, yeah. Loving, loving, loving. Oh, oh, oh. The children are gone. Oh, oh, oh. What a magic moment we share, just you and I, baby. Sexual healing all night long. Listen to the radio, listen, and let's get it on. There's no need for us to fight. No, we're gonna make love all night. I need some loving. I'm gonna give it to you. I need some loving all night long. Oh, 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 oh. Oh yes. Loving, loving, loving. Truly what it's all about tonight, baby. Loving, loving, loving. Yes. Oh yeah. Loving, loving, loving. Listen, Friday night, we're home alone. Come on, baby, let's get it on. All the children, they are gone. Flesh of my flesh, bone of my bone. All I want to hear some moaning and groaning. Come on, girl, let's get it on. Hear my arms, come lie in them. Let me pull you close to me. And what we're gonna do from this point on is love. sexual. Oh, it's gonna be a night to remember. Just you and I, truly getting it on. Sexual, baby. Loving, from the crown of your head to the sole of your feet, girl. I see that you got that white lace on, baby. But what I really want to do is take it off of you. In my mind, baby, in my mind all week long, I've imagined this very moment. Yes, girl. Yeah, when I park my car, I know you to holler. Here I am.
The featured song of the week is next on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Take the two-lane blacktop winding road to the interstate, wherever it may go. Keep your roll to your shirt and your box of things. You can take all the hell that you gave to me. I'll take the freedom, oh, I'll take the freedom. Broken promises and broken dreams is all you ever gave to me. And I tried to forgive and I tried to forget. I gave everything I had to you. Now there's nothing left to lose. I'll take the two-lane blacktop winding road to the interstate, wherever it may go. Keep your roll to your shirt and your box of things. You can take all the hell that you gave to me. I'll take the freedom, oh, I'll take the freedom. While you're looking for the girl you wanted me to be, I'll be looking for me. I'll take the two-lane blacktop winding road to the interstate, wherever it may go. Keep your roll to your shirt and your box of things. You can take all the hell that you gave to me. I'll take the freedom, oh, I'll take the freedom. I'll take the freedom, oh, I'll take the
That is our brand new featured song of the week this week. It is Courtney Dickinson and a great tune called Freedom. Well, I want to thank Mr. Hollywood Logan. What a great interview that was on his part. He did fantastic, didn't he? And check him out, IamHollywoodLogan.com on his website, and The Love Letter from God. That is his brand new book out on Amazon right now. Go get it as well. That's going to be a good read, absolutely. But I want to thank him for the great music that he sent to us, and we will definitely be talking to him again down the road. And don't you just love the Drifters? They are an awesome, awesome group, still going strong right to this day. We appreciate that as well. Miss Courtney Dickinson one more time on a 2 for Tuesday. This is called So Over the Rainbow on today's Country from Indie Country Radio and K-Dub Hit Country, New Country's Best.
Kind of twister, turn me round and round. Let me tell you, Mr. Leonard, in a strange place, funny little people, witches out to get me. Everybody's skipping down the yellow brick road to see the big man behind the curtain. He's just a scam, well, bust
Introducing the music of Billy James Brady. He performs fun songs like Beer Don't Float,
The only thing we gotta worry about today is beer don't float.
and Talkin' Trash with Johnny Cash.
I wish I could sit and talk some trash with Johnny Cash. They wear their
And he makes serious songs like American Heroes, a great tribute to our active military and veterans.
serve their country, still wear their uniform proud. It wasn't for them.
Billy James Brady's music can be purchased on CD Baby or on his website, BillyJamesBrady.com.
They're American heroes. True American heroes.
How long are you gonna keep me waiting? Tired of saying that we're gonna go for broke. Come on, let's hit the ground running. There's a whole lot of nothing here. Let's go. I'll tell you something, we should nickel and dime. We're still young, but we still got time. What's it gonna take to change your mind? For you to realize you could say goodbye to your so-called life. No more running down tunnels searching for a light. Goodbye to your 9 to 5. Tell your boss he can stick it where the sun don't shine. Let's forget about the past. All we need to make it last. You and me, 20 bucks and a tank of gas. Back then, all we needed was water and a 6-pack of bottles to float our boat. Back then, didn't need any money, just a black chop honey and a radio. Don't get scared, baby, take that ride. The sun ain't setting on you and I. What's it gonna take to change your mind? For you to realize you can say goodbye to your so-called life. No more running down tunnels searching for a light. Goodbye to your 9 to 5. Tell your boss he can stick it when the sun don't shine. Let's forget about the past. All we need to make it last. You and me, 20 bucks and a tank of gas. You're holding on so tight. Why don't you change your mind? Why can't you realize? Say goodbye to your so-called life. No more running down tunnels searching for a light. Goodbye to your 9 to 5. Tell your boss he can stick it where the sun don't shine. Let's forget about the past. All we need to make it last. You and me, 20 bucks and a tank of gas. You and me, 20 bucks and a tank of gas.
Her name is Tiana Woods. She is a great Canadian artist. You can follow her on Twitter at Tiana Woods 1. That is Tiana Woods and the number 1 behind it. Follow her on Twitter and tell her Tim Kelly sent you. You can follow me at Tim Kelly on Air and the radio station at New Country's Best. 20 bucks and a tank of gas. Well, I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, if you are in the path of Hurricane Gordon, what will probably be a hurricane in the Gulf of Mexico, you might want to go ahead and fill the tank and get out of there if they're posting hurricane warnings. They're talking about a 2 to 5 foot storm surge, and we are going to see some remnants of that this weekend here in Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world, so we will definitely need to keep the umbrellas handy later on this week as well. You might even have to do the title of this next song, Tiana Woods, one more time. It is called Bring Your Own Sunshine. We'll have to do that as well. on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a 2 for Tuesday.
Sometimes you walk 1,000 miles in the rain. You swear it ain't gonna let up. You feel every single drop of the pain, so close to giving in and giving up. Every day we got a choice, a decision to make. Don't you wanna see the world in a brighter way? Make your own dreams, make your own luck, make your own peace with the man above. Give a little more, take a little less. For the very first time, don't ever second guess. Life is full of dark and stormy skies, and to bring your own sunshine. Don't it make you feel good, make you feel safe to hang your hat on a whole lot of hope? All that it takes is a little bit of faith right there at the end of your rope. You can't always depend on somebody else. Sometimes you gotta do it yourself. Make your own dreams, make your own luck, make your own peace with the man above. Give a little more, take a little less. For the very first time, don't ever second guess. Life is full of dark and stormy skies, so bring your own sunshine. Be the one, be the light. Yeah, start today for the rest of your Make your own dreams, make your own luck, make your own peace with the man above. Give a little more, take a little less. For the very first time, don't ever second guess. Life is full of dark and stormy skies. Life is full of dark and stormy skies. Gotta bring your own sunshine. Bring your own sunshine. Yeah, bring your own sunshine. Bring your own sunshine.
The brand new single Preacher Man from the Darren Morris Band, playing now
Fresh New Country.
on K-Dub Hit Country and Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Daddy grew up in the hollers of West Virginia, working for the railroad and coal mine. Till one day he heard the good Lord calling. He threw up his hands and he left that all behind. He packed up and moved on out to Texas, where I was just a twinkle in Mama's eyes. This is where I gave my soul to Jesus. This is where I was born and where I'll die. Hey, I'm the son of a preacher man that held that Bible in his hand. He did his best to teach me wrong from right. I am the man I am today, 'cause my daddy knew just how to pray. Like the words of Johnny Cash, you walk the line. He taught me how to work and play, live and laugh and love every day. Be thankful for this life that I call mine. Well, he went home a few years ago, and it's my turn, that's where I'll go. But until then, I ain't wasting precious time. Hey, I'm the son of a preacher man that held that Bible in his hand. He did me wrong from right. I am the man I am today, 'cause my daddy knew just how to pray. Like the words of Johnny Cash, he walked the line all the time. Son of a preacher man, daddy had that Bible in his hand, did his best to teach me wrong from right. But I am the man I am today, 'cause my daddy knew just how to pray. Like the words of Johnny Cash, he walked the line. Like the words of Johnny Cash, he walked the line. He walked the line.
I am the man I am today because my daddy knew how to pray. There's some lyrics for you, Mr. Hollywood Logan. That is Darren Morris from the Darren Morris Band. Gilmer, Texas is where he's from. Your 2018 Nashville Universal Awards Vocal Group of the Year. Congratulations on that big win. And they'll probably win some more awards at the Kickmo Awards, October the 15th in Nashville, Tennessee at the Luxury Palace Hotel and Event Center. We hope to see you there. It's going to be a Monday night. Get your tickets now on our website, IndieCountryRadio.net and KWHitCountry.com. The tickets are almost sold out. You don't want to be left out in the cold because it's not going to be that cold on October the 15th. Green-Eyed Texas Angel, one more from Darren Morris and the Darren Morris Band on Indie Country Radio and KW Hit Country, New Country's Best.
Harvest moon, mid-November. Met that girl on the bank of the river. Style and grace, yeah, she's a lady. Drives me wild and makes me crazy. But she's my green-eyed Texas angel. Saved my heart when it was in danger. Rocks my world, and Lord, I'm thankful for my green-eyed Texas angel. 0 to 10, that girl's an 11. Here on earth, she's a piece of heaven. Side by side, yeah, we stand tall, hand in hand with me through it all. My green-eyed Texas angel. Saved my heart when it was in danger. She rocks my world, and Lord, I'm thankful for my green-eyed Texas angel. A smile that'll bring you to your knees. She's all I'll ever want, she's all I'll ever need. Well, she's my green-eyed Texas angel. Saved my heart when it was in danger. She rocks my world, and Lord, I'm thankful for my green-eyed Texas angel. She's my green-eyed Texas angel.
Singer-songwriters for 25 years. Discover St. Cyr White. Dave St. Cyr and Dolan White make up the songwriting duo St. Cyr White. You'll find songs that lament over lost love.
Take my heart in your hands, give love a chance.
Their contemporary songs tell the listener stories about people's lives.
This is the life I've been by when the rooster crows. This is what country life's all about.
Their goal is to provide today's artists with songs they can be proud to interpret and perform or record as their own. Check them out on their website, stcyrwhite.com.
I'm 35 years old. You think by now I know all this running around is gonna bring me down. I wanna try some new things and listen to the birds sing and see the rest of my life through a sober man's eyes. God help me see what's right in front of me. I wanna be that man she can't live without. I wanna be the one who erases all her doubts. I wanna be the dad that any kid would want and teach him the simple things in life, like how to fish and how to hunt. I wanna be that man. Oh, I wanna be that man. Lord, I've had my share of the devil's snare. Whiskey had me down for the count. I've danced away with Mary, and saying goodbye scares me. But I know it's time to let her fly. So God help me see what's right in front of me. I wanna be that man she can't live without. I wanna be the one who erases all her doubts. I wanna be the dad any kid would want and teach him the simple things in life, like how to fish and how to hunt. I wanna be that man. Oh, I wanna be that man. God, take what's left of me, help me shape a legacy. Maybe this old boy can still do some good. Yeah, I ain't been working out my way, this crooked path down the interstate. I think it's time I take another road. So God help me see it's right in front of me. I wanna be that man she can't live without. I wanna be the one who erases all her doubts. I wanna be the dad that any kid would want and teach him the simple things in life, like how to fish and how to hunt. I wanna be that man. God, I wanna be that man.
The best in new country lives right here, ladies and gentlemen. No, it doesn't just camp out here. It lives here at Indie Country Radio. That's why we call it New Country's Best. He is Steve Hickman with the Steve Hickman Band. Former Song of the Week, I Want to Be That Man. You can find him on Twitter at Steve Hickstick. I love that Twitter account. And I'll tell you what, we got another one from Steve Hickman coming up here in just a moment. But first, I want to tell you about a little something. The Kickmo Awards kicking off October the 15th on a Monday night. I think I already mentioned the time and the date, but how about the Event Center, the Luxury Palace Event Center? Check that out at luxurypalaceeventcenter.com and look at that venue, ladies and gentlemen. It is beautiful. You're going to have to get your tickets because they're showing in that picture on the venue lots of cake. I like to have my cake and eat it too. So you guys got to come here for the food, the music, the fun. There will be plenty of food and drink, and everybody gets to walk the red carpet on October the 15th. Join us then in Nashville, Tennessee. Get your tickets on our homepage, IndieCountryRadio.net. One more from Mr. Steve Hickman. This is called Long Shot. Let's take one right now on today's country from Indie Country Radio. K-Dub Hit Country, New Country's Best on a Tuesday, 2 for Tuesday in prime time.
Underdog at the back of the pack, that's just how I roll. I've been a long shot all my life, yeah, it's all I know. Well, you can't stop my will to win, it's bellowing from my soul. Well, I ain't got nothing left to lose, I'm all in, here I go. Well, you can bet on me, I won't let you down. Yeah, you can take it to the bank, I won't quit till I'm crowned. Yeah, I'm the long shot, and you best not count me out. 'Cause this fire in my belly could burn this whole place down. Lo and behold, I've been down at the bottom, I couldn't see to the top. No, not a soul around to hear me, no one with a rope to drop. I stood there on my feet and screamed, God, why have you left me to die? He said, son, it was you that walked away, I've never left your side. Well, you can bet on me, I won't let you down. Yeah, you can take it to the bank, I won't quit till I'm crowned. Yeah, I'm the long shot, and you best not count me out. 'Cause this fire in my belly is gonna burn this whole place down. Can't put this fire out, it stays hungry. Yeah, it's fueled by the thought, the doubt, I gotta say it bluntly. Yeah, I'm the long shot. Alright.
We're serving up more country with volume.
We love our country and we like it loud.
Yeah, I'm a long shot, and you best not count me out.
Your station for today's country. Today's country.
The songs that I liked from today.
And baby, when you get where you're going, keep on rolling.
Today's country.
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
We've been cleared for takeoff.
You're listening to Tim Kelly
On Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
If these walls could talk, I know what they'd say. Man, you must be crazy for letting her leave that way. You should pick up the phone, beg her to turn back. Can't you see that she's the best thing that you've ever had? Don't be a fool, throw out your pride. Tell her that you love her for the rest of your life, and that you didn't mean for things to go this far. Tell her that you need her and how lucky you are, 'cause a love like that you don't find every day. If these walls could talk, well, that's what they say. You should take a look around at the memories you've made. Now, was it all for nothing? Was it all done in vain? Oh, you can turn out the lights, you can try to hide the pictures. Oh, but tomorrow's gonna come, and believe me, man, you're gonna miss her. Pride. Tell her that you love her for the rest of your life, and that you didn't mean for things to go this far. Tell her that you need her and how lucky you are, 'cause a love like that you don't find every day. If these walls could talk, yeah, that's what they say. Oh, don't be a fool, throw out your pride. Tell her that you love her for the rest of your life, that you didn't mean for things to go this far. Tell her that you need her and how lucky you are, 'cause a love like that you don't find every day. If these walls could talk, well, that's what they say.
ballads in the world of country music, doesn't he? Formerly from the state of Nebraska, now living in Nashville, Tennessee, his name is Reggie Shaw. Reggie Shaw Music on Facebook and Twitter, If These Walls Could Talk. Well, I tell you what, I can talk, but I'm going to keep playing this music. We've got about another 17 minutes or so left in the show. It's 2 for Tuesday. That means back-to-back plays of every artist all show long. Let's do the second one from Reggie, another great ballad, She Don't Love Me Anymore, on today's Country from Indie Country Radio and K-Dub Hit Country, New Country's Best.
Well, I tried to make her love me, but it just pushed her away. Oh, she said she needed time to think, so I've been counting the days, hoping she'd come back around, find again what we'd lost. Yeah, the price of losing's high, and I'm paying the cost. 'Cause she don't love me anymore. I can hear it in her voice. Time makes it louder, it seems, in the silence between her and me. Oh, and I wish I could move on and find a way to close that door. 'Cause she don't love me anymore. Yeah, I can see it so clear now. The day we said goodbye, that distant look in her eyes, that desperate hope in mine. Oh, and as I drove away with the pieces of our lives, I wonder what I could have done to make her change her mind. She don't love me anymore. I can hear it in her voice. Time makes it louder, it seems, in the silence between her and me. Oh, and I wish I could move on and find a way to close that door. She don't love me anymore. Time is a healer, that's what they say. It's gonna get easier each and every day, but I'm still waiting on that. 'Cause I know she ain't coming back. She don't love me anymore. I can hear it in her voice. Time makes it louder, it seems, in the silence between her and me. Oh, and I wish I could move on and find a way to close that door. She don't love me anymore.
Because there's no such thing as enough country. You know that great song that you just can't get out of your head? We're playing it right now. Wow, it's like we're right there inside your head. Okay, well, maybe not literally.
Don't touch that dial!
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
In the basement! In the basement! In the basement! In the basement! Up to the basement! To the basement!
We've been cleared for takeoff.
You're listening to Tim Kelly
On Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
What's a cowboy supposed to do when a cowboy ain't supposed to cry? There's gotta be a beer somewhere that needs a tear when you just can't keep it all inside. Everywhere I go, just ain't my kind of vibe. Folks are having fun, man, it must be nice. Guess I'm the only one with a broken heart. Ain't found another sad soul so far. Everybody must be doing fine, 'cause I'm in a rut, they're stuck in party time. All I wanna do is turn my radio on, reset the clock and hear a sad country song. But I'm just looking for a place to fall apart. Guess I'm the only one with a broken heart. Nothing quite goes with a fool sitting on a stool like burning whiskey over ice. And I wouldn't feel like such a fool if she fooled me once, but man, she fooled me twice. Everywhere I go, just can't seem to find neon lights and smoke. Damn, it don't feel right. Guess I'm the only one with a broken heart. I ain't found another sad soul so far. And everybody must be doing fine, 'cause I'm in a rut, they're stuck in party time. All I wanna do is turn my radio on, reset the clock and hear a sad country song. But I'm just looking for a place to fall apart. Guess I'm the only one with a broken heart. Just can't seem to find a place to fall apart. Guess I'm the only one with a broken heart.
How about the great country music on the radio tonight? Good stuff out of the state of Texas. From Montgomery, Texas, right there, Mr. Josh Ward. Josh Ward Music on Facebook and Twitter, and a great tune called Broken Heart. Well, time for one more great tune by Mr. Josh Ward. This is called Together. It is great to be together with you on Indie Country Radio and KW Hit Country. New Country's Best on this 2 for Tuesday.
There's a lot about me that you don't know. There's a whole lot of things that I don't show. But you can tell when something's weighing on my mind. You always find a way to make things right. Oh, but girl, you got me pouring my heart out tonight. You're the rocks around my arms around my true north when I'm headed south. A lighthouse in my darkest harbor when I think it couldn't get any harder. You calm the just a part of me being a man. Oh, but girl, you got me pouring my heart out tonight. You're the rock to wrap my arms around, my true north when I'm headed south, a lighthouse in my darkest harbor. When I think it couldn't get any harder, you calm the seas when the waves get rough. I'm sinking down, you lift me up, you give me shelter in the stormy weather. Even when I'm holding you, you're holding me together. Girl, you show me every day, but I love it more when I hear you say, you're the rock to wrap my arms around, my true north when I'm headed south, a lighthouse in my darkest harbor. When I think it couldn't get any harder, you calm the seas when the waves get rough. I'm sinking down, you lift me up, give me shelter in the stormy weather. Even when I'm holding you, you're holding me together. You're holding me together.
Thanks for being together with me tonight, Mr. Josh Ward. Josh Ward Music again on Facebook and Twitter, and a great tune right there. All great tunes tonight. I had a great time, and I want to thank Hollywood Logan, an original member of the Drifters, for joining me tonight. What a great, talented gentleman, and I mean true gentleman, he is. God-given talent, and absolutely love what he's got going on. Check him out on his website, IamHollywoodLogan.com, and go out there and buy his book, The Love Letter from God, as well. Available on Amazon. Check that out as well. Well, it was great talking to you tonight. I will do it tomorrow night, and let's do it again, 6 p.m. Central Time. Today's Country with Tim Kelly is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Check us out on our website, timkellyproductions.com. You guys have a great night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow night. Bye-bye.
I can put you in a cornfield in downtown Manhattan. Close your eyes and reel that old zip code. I can put you on a riverbank while you're fighting traffic. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. Turn me on, oh, I'll see you on the radio. I can take you back to high school, gym floor, and a slow dance. First love, first kiss, second base down that old dirt road. When it's freezing cold, I can sink your toes in warm white sand. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I I'm rock and roll. So turn me on and turn it up. Let me make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. So turn me on. Oh, I'll see you